we have people that are on staff that actually all they do are searches. Alternatively, you can hire out a search firm that will do this for, you know, probably less than $1,000. You can have a search, pretty good search done. And then you get the results back and you sort of sit there and analyze everything and say, how does this compare? And is this, here's a piece of prior art, here's an article, here's a patent. Is this going to be an issue for me? Because I have to disclose all this to the patent office now that I've found it. Is it going to be an issue in getting this patent for this client? You know, and do we have to design around it or make some changes? So that's why knowing this up front is important. But it's relatively inexpensive process. It probably takes about 20 hours or so to do. So after I've met with the inventor, I'll draft the application and put it together as an application, much like a scientific paper with all the requirements that I spoke about earlier. We file it with the patent office, and it's all done online these days, all electronic. I include not only the application, but all the information that I found on my searches and a few other formal matters. There's an oath that the inventors have to sign, and any assignment information that has to be sent to the patent office as well. The patent office takes about a year or 18 months. They'll finally get to examine it. They'll send back a search report, which I will go over and speak to the inventor about. And as I say, they usually reject these things, but we'll go ahead and make some changes to the application so that it will eventually issue. And you know, they'll get a patent on their technology. So you generally act as the inventor's representative before the patent office in all aspects. Other things I do that are sort of outside the patent procurement is I do a lot of client counseling and portfolio management. Many clients have, you know, they don't just have one patent, they've got, you know, 500. So you have to keep track of how all of these fit together and whether all the fees are being paid on them. I talk about foreign patent prosecution, other types of intellectual property like trade secret, like we were talking about earlier. You know, sometimes a patent isn't the best choice. Maybe a trade secret would be a better choice. I'll provide legal opinions to the clients, you know, offering them whether something is patentable or not. Opinions have certain effect that can be used as a defense against willful infringement, and other things regarding non-infringement and other infringement, right to use a specific technology. That is very much important on the search to see what's out there. You know, you don't want to infringe somebody else's patent. I'll also provide advice on how to use IP rights, license agreements, collaboration agreements, how to enforce a patent as well. So that's all for the presentation. Thank you for having me. Any other final questions?